Hello everybody, I am back in Blender. Something moved in my room, I didn't touch that. Okay, so haunted room out of the way. Hello, hi, I am back. Blender is what we'll be doing today, and it is what we are always doing because my computer can't handle recording while doing anything else. I have been super back into Subnautica. It's a great game. Really good game. I highly recommend it if you haven't played it. Today, what we'll be doing is a very simple model because I want to keep it short. You know, I feel like these videos always end up way longer than they need to be. Not to say that a long video is bad or anything, but like, I'm thinking like watchability, you know what I mean? Because I feel like somebody who is well versed with a YouTuber they enjoy wouldn't mind, you know, watching 40 minutes of, you know, rambling on. I'm not a YouTuber in the sense that like a consistent content creator. I see this as a hobby. Like I don't see this being a job anytime soon, so I feel like I really don't take it serious to the degree that many content creators do. Also, I wasn't clearing my throat to mean anything. I was drinking water right before this recording, and I forgot how to drink water, ended up coughing, and it really hurt. But yeah, this is what I want to be modeling today. It shouldn't be that hard. By the looks of it, it's just like trapezoid prism looking thing. I wasn't good in geometry. I'm good at like other math. I'm not good at shape names. It looks like it's just this is extruded outwards. This looks to be the same height as this, and then just extra at the bottom. So I also don't have a scale of how big this is gonna be, so I think I am just gonna eyeball it and change stuff if necessary. Yeah, I feel like there's always this exact same thought that comes across my mind whenever I'm doing any 3D model, whether it be a character, whether it be an environment, whether it be pretty much anything I haven't seen other people do. And that thought is always like, oh, it's cool. You know, I'm doing this. I'm the first person I know of to do this. And then it turns to like, okay, maybe there's a reason nobody else has done this, because either something is extremely difficult or it's like really hard to get said something to translate well into 3D. But for the most part, I found I am able to continue pushing forward and get something that looks decent. I'm not too sure what the angle would be on this. Like, yeah, it doesn't need to be perfect, but like I'd rather it be close than not, so I don't know. I probably could have taken a better screenshot. All of these screenshots are from me, actually, because as I said, I've been playing a lot of Subnautica lately. And a lot of that has been speedrunning to the point where I can get to specific locations that I need to get to. Like every single, I don't know whether to call them architects or precursors. I know the name they go by, I believe on the wiki, is architects, because that's what's considered canon. But I'm just gonna call them precursors because I think that sounds cooler and also easier to say for me personally. I'm gonna move this back a little bit. That is pretty close, honestly. That's actually really close. I'm trying to think how best to do the sides. I think my best bet, and this is the laziest way possible I can think about it, do that. Get rid of every single section except for one of the corners and keep the origin directly in the center. That is crucial. I'm gonna add a mirror modifier, and then I'm gonna add another mirror modifier, and boom, it's the exact same thing, and it's gonna take me way less time to model. Hell yeah. The thing I have learned about Blender is it's very important to learn how to cut as many corners as possible while keeping a similar end result, and I've had very mixed experiences with that, because on one hand, you know, I'm learning a lot like how to model stuff quickly and not really wasting much time, but at the same time, it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle because sometimes stuff takes way longer than it should, and it is very, very annoying because I just want to get that over with. Oh god, this is one of those cases. Alright, that's not supposed to do that. Perfect. Alright, we have Exhibit A here. I think the better option would have been to be a little bit smarter. What does that look like? Looks like, oh, it's also extruded. Oh, that's something to take into consideration as well. That's like what? 0.15? 0.5? Go 0.12. 0.12, and then these things should be identical, and if they're not, I did something wrong. So we have that, and then from here we gotta extrude a smidge, not a lot, just like that. Perfect. All right, cool. Shape is looking much more like it does here. Okay, this is difficult because, okay, I have an idea. This probably won't work, but I have an idea. So this specific idea is one that I found not too long ago, and it is called the stop crying and just go through it so I don't spend several hours trying to figure out the most efficient way possible how to do it technique. It has taken me a very long time to master this because I am obnoxiously stubborn, and if I need help, I won't ask for help. If I am struggling with something, I will not ask for help. If somebody offers me help, I will not accept that help, because I like doing things the difficult way, in the sense that, like, I feel like I learn better just experiencing the struggles of trying to do something rather than someone just saying like, oh, do this. And that's just how I personally learn. You know, if you ever need help with something in Blender, look it up. If you ever need help with something that you don't know, look it up, read, I don't know. Obviously it differs between the situations. But just personally me, I will refuse help like 90% of the time when I am offered help. And that is why I know as much as I do about Blender, because I will not look something up. I will not, actually, how would I explain this? I don't look up tutorials for like long processes, like the classic like donut, the classic like donut model. Most people I've heard do to learn how to do stuff in Blender. I've never done that. I've never cared to do that because I didn't care to make a donut. I wanted to make characters, and characters I did make. So, you know, I kind of hit that. Let me think how to best explain this. If I'm struggling, I will not ask for help. But if I want to learn something, I will ask for help. I think that's the quickest way to say that without making this video an hour-long rant about how I refuse help from people. Because I feel like I learn better that way, and that's just how I am. You know, if you're different, good for you. If you're the type to ask for help at any little inconvenience, go for it. You know, it's your life, not mine. God, dude, I'm gonna get a protractor out. Makes you wait. I'm stupid. Oh, crap. I'm a genius. Hell yeah, dude. I'm so clever. Good for me. I feel like along with, you know, there always being the possibility of a shortcut key making your life way easier for Blender, there's also just like, sorry, what was I saying? I feel like along with there being shortcut keys in Blender, there's definitely ways just to cut corners to make things way quicker than they need to be. Like I mentioned, like jokingly, you know, that I was gonna get a protractor, you know, measure the angle perfectly, but there's no need for that. Like I just demonstrated. The topology of this is gonna be really ugly, which, I mean, I don't really care. Yeah, I don't need this like super optimized to be used in like an actual like fan game, you know, or mod or anything like that. I'm just doing this for fun, so I don't really care if it's perfect. And plus, I could always make it better later if I want to, which currently I don't, so it's not really a priority for me. I don't know what's going on with these weird like bits that are sticking out, but it's not a huge issue. Like I just fixed it right now. I forgot something. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, simple fix, but I mean, who's gonna notice? You know, who recognizes? Who knows? There's like a little speck right there. Nobody's even gonna know. It's fine. So let's see. So pretty much everything here is that exact same classic Precursor shiny metal whatever. That's pretty close. The lighting is weird. That's just how it is. The lighting is really inconsistent. Well, I was gonna blame the game, but no, it's really more on me, because you know, like I have a light source here that's blue, and then I have another light source over there that's green, so that's, you know, probably contributing to the inconsistencies. All right, cool. And then I am missing the other sides of this thing because I completely forgot until just right now, and if this doesn't fix itself quickly, I'm gonna be very angry. This should be a simple fix. It should be. There's no way it's not gonna be, you know? I don't want to jinx myself here, but like, I'm pretty confident. Okay. Right, so that's all. So it's just that, and then now this is all one solid piece, hopefully. Yup. Okay, perfect. And then now, yo. Okay, cool. Oh my god, I forgot that. No, I did something wrong, dude. Come on, man. I can't have anything. Okay, nah, it was just a texture thing. That's good. Okay, perfect. I don't need to do any more work. I don't know how it's already been 24 minutes, but yeah, that's how long this has taken so far. You know, granted, you know, a day or two ago, this probably would have taken me like 4 times longer. So, you know, progress is progress, even if it's not obvious. You know, like the amount of time it's taking me is the progress. So I'm just gonna tell myself that because I don't know. All right, cool. I'm gonna do a very quick time lapse here and make myself a quick render just so I have something to show for this work. All right, so this wasn't too difficult of a video to get out. The reason I haven't been doing videos, it's a pretty funny story. So I was having an issue where I would hit record, and within 2 minutes, the recording would stop despite me not touching anything. I tried again, same issue. I tried again, same issue. It wasn't until multiple weeks later, and by multiple, I mean 2.5, which is technically multiple, more than one. I was looking at my settings at my storage to see if I was going to have any storage issues with the Blender animations I wanted to be doing, and I saw that there's a very large chunk taken up by the trash on my computer. It was about 200 gigabytes. It was like 160 or 200, just some crazy number. And I was thinking, like, what the hell? Like, I thought I deleted stuff. It wasn't until then I realized you actually need to manually clear out your trash can on your computer, which I did. So, yeah, I feel stupid. I could have avoided a lot of issues by fixing that sooner, but, I learned. I didn't look it up, and I learned, so, I learned the hard way. I'm not going to forget. Yeah, but expect more of these videos. I don't know how often it's going to be. I work in Blender daily. Without a doubt. It's always a couple hours at least daily. But whether or not I have the, I guess, creativity to make any interesting videos is questionable. I will try. If I feel like making a video, if I have an idea for a video, I will make said video. Like this one. This one's super simple. I was going through my screenshots just right now in Subnautica, and I realized that's something simple I can make. So I made it, and yeah, it wasn't too difficult. So I'm gonna leave it here. If you watch this far, thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you want more consistent uploads, I'll link my TikTok in the description of this video, as well as my YouTube bio. I believe that if links are possible there, I can't remember. But yeah, I'll leave it there. Bye-bye.